Welcome to Peach Castle. That is literally the name of the game. I didn't say welcome twice. The name is Welcome to Peach Castle. This is a horror game that, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about this game. The only things I know is that this game is a Mario fan game. But also this game was created for the Luigi Kid EXE challenge, which for those who don't know is essentially a sort of a game jam for people who make EXE games, which are basically horror games. And when I saw this game being played, I actually thought the idea of it was pretty interesting, but I don't know much about this game, specifically nowadays, because it's been a little while. So before I start, I'd like to say if you enjoyed this video already, I'd like to see more horror stuff in the future, horror stuff in the future, you're more than welcome to leave a like, comment, subscribe, because we don't do this on a weekly basis. But if you'd like to, you're more than welcome to leave in the comments if you guys like it or not. Maybe this is like a good first start. I mean, I don't know how good this game's going to be, but it's a start to anything. Press C to continue or change settings and use the mouse to interact. As far as I remember, this game was a text adventure sort of game, so there isn't going to be much action here. So and I'm not even sure how much audio there's in here, so editor, if we need to, we're gonna have to add some music in here. Don't add Dokkan music here because I don't know if this is gonna work. Set up the ambience here for us because this one's probably gonna be scary, hopefully. Warning, this game can be loud and it's not suitable for children ages -1 and below. Alright, I guess it's time for me to close the video. If you are of the age, I have one question. Which is better, soup or grilled cheese? I kind of vibe more with grilled cheese more than anything. I mean, soup's alright, but I guess I prefer grilled cheese. You can also answer if you're older than 7. Alright, well, there you go, I answered. Grilled cheese. That's my answer. With that said, I present to you, for the Luigi Kid EXE challenge, as I mentioned already. Oh, I could not see what that said there. I literally just pressed once and then that exploded. So yeah, this is a text adventure game. How do I do any... Oh, okay, so it's only Z and the mouse that I use for this game. Okay. Let me look at this corner over here. It doesn't matter how often you get out. You don't want to be here again. Fair enough. Let's just go to the door, I guess. The door has a bunch of arrows, and behind it you can hear strange music. I can't hear anything. I wish I could hear the music, but I guess not. I do hope I also set up the game correctly here, because it was a little weird to set this up on OBS. Can I move anywhere? What is this map? Gotta try and understand what this map is. What's the lore behind this map? I don't know. Can I just press back? Use? Can I use the darkness? Guess not. Am I missing something? Can I press up over there? Well, is there another action I can do here that the game did not tell me? Maybe that one little frame that appeared, it's something I like absolutely needed. Can I click on any of this? I feel like if I could, it would have been like highlighted, because if the map gets highlighted, then I assume... No, I don't think so. I think I click on everything. Maybe there's like secret entrance in here, maybe? Maybe you're hiding something from me. Maybe it's one of these games where I need to be like a little flexible with my clicking. Editor, if my mouse it's being echoing, feel free to tune that up by 100. Well, this is kind of an interesting start, isn't it? Maybe I should just stick around with Grand Chase Brother, or am I just that stupid I don't know how to deal with this game? I mean, this is literally the first thing. I can't be that stupid.
6 hours later.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I click like everything, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I actually gonna have? Oh, okay. I was supposed to click on. I was just supposed to click on the arrow. I'm just so stupid, bro. Well, whatever. It is what it is. There's no excuses for my stupidity. The entrance. The sounds of a royal xylophone echoes through the halls, playing an upbeat melody. Brick walls stretch onto the non-existent roof above, ending at the still viewable nothingness. The floor was a simple checkered pattern that continues to the main hall. The only way out is behind you. Huh. Nothing more of note. Play as you so please. Ah. Is this how I am or where I can go? Okay, it's pretty weird that you have to click on the arrow to move. The main hall. In the center stands a statue of 2 dolphins on top of a crooked golden table, with a ring orbiting them weakly. The prince's favorite peach tree stands close to the walls, decorated with red curtains. High up are windows showing a peaceful blue sky, with some puffy clouds flying softly in the wind. There's a star door that says spiral staircase. There's a camera above the staircase door. There's a camera above the staircase door. There's the stairs upwards. Huh. Nothing more of note, play as you please. There's also like some text there that I think editor would need to show us, because I'm not sure if that's a bug or if that's really important. I hope it's not important. Oh, okay. So I can move over here. So if I go back, okay, so now I'm back to the entrance. I feel like this could have been a little bit more better organized. Maybe over here. I mean, we do have all the space of it. I also just realized the HP, so I'm kind of scared of what is waiting for me in here. Which means now I can look over here. The door is locked. To be fair, you don't want to have to go there a third time anyways. Okay, so I've been here already. Is that what you're trying to say to me? Okay, so there's a camera. As the camera stares you down, you hear the clicking of a lock. Guess they still lock you out. Who's locking me out is the question. Can I look over here? Perhaps it's the limited view from the door crack, but it looks like the wall is spinning. I'm literally crazy, aren't I? Look at either the wall or the dolphin's tail. The round stairs leads back up to the upper hall. Oh, that's a stair. I just noticed the stairs. It wasn't highlighting the stairs, it was highlighting the wall. So, okay, so now I can go either up, left, or down, which I've already done it already. So, I can go left because I think the camera still locks me. So, let me go over here. Right side of the main hall. It's much like the left side with the trees and whatnot. But here there's this torn up blue drape above the door. The only one like it in the room. Perhaps there were others like it, but it's the only one left. There's a stairs upwards, there's a star door that says dumb. Nothing more of note, play as you so please. Okay, so I feel like that note is gonna indicate that there's something out of the ordinary, and it kind of makes me a little bit scared. Like, I don't know why, this game is a little too simple, but the ambience already makes me feel like there's something wrong. Look, oddly peaceful sounding. You could somewhat see flowers on the wall through the cracks. Interesting. Let me look at the stairs. The round stairs leads up to the upper hall. Okay, no, there wasn't much over there. If I go left, I think I go into that building, right? Let me go over here. Oh, it's the dome. Never mind. Why is this like a resident of the game out of the sun? The dome. You can't see a speaker anywhere, but the relaxing melody calmly plays as you're surrounded by happy colors. The stone wall has been painted over with a highly detailed landscape of green plains in front of the blue mountains. It's here to remind everyone of the life that comes from the outside, the place we're from. The star portrait lies on the ground. The vanish cap is just sitting around. Huh. Nothing more of note. Wait, there's an invisible cap? How do you know that? If it's invisible, how can you tell? You always loved this portrait. It was a power star and a blue star on top of the flower, made of thousands of smaller versions of the image. Just little things making something bigger. And that's actually a cool little picture, I'm not gonna lie. But this is kind of reminding me of like a frame from the game. I'm not sure where. Possibly from Mario Party, but this doesn't look like the other style that we've seen before, which kind of makes me wish it was painted, but what is what it is. Okay, so there's a take here. The vanish cap. When worn, you are completely invisible. Perfect for hiding from facts. Where can you see that? You know what, we'll take it. You pick up the vanish cap. You can kind of see it, but I bet the cameras can't see you when using it. Be warned, the power fades once you move, but you can put it on again. Okay, so essentially gives me like a free movement. So I guess the puzzle is making me want to use it on the camera. We're going up and see what we can find here. Red room. That's not a good thing. Right side of the upper hall. The checkered floor tires are tan rather than black, which is massive blue star on the red circle in the center. That's blue? That's gray for me, buddy. The edges of the stairs even have spinning stars and rings, somewhat resembling the coins you need to collect. The little deck edging towards the center gives you a better view of the entire main hall section. There's a star door that says Cinema Theater. What? There's a star door with nothing on it. A barricade is placed near the cinema door. There's a stairs downwards, which I think is where I came from. Nothing more of note. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of things to question here. So, something punchable is blocking this door, though none of your current punches do you any good. Man, I am a weak boy, huh? I'm assuming I'm not Mario, because Mario would 100% kick that thing ass. These leads back downstairs. Alright, I was kind of interested on the coin over there, which I thought what you were going to do, but apparently that's not the case. So assuming you're going to talk about the door. The heck's that music from behind that door? Oh, from beyond that door, sorry. I'm not really hearing anything, which is kind of scary. So I guess the game will make me go over there, which I kind of don't want to. No camera, nothing blocking it. Why won't this star door open? It's a mystery! Alright, so we're gonna go left. There's probably something scary behind it. The upper hall. Now it's green. You're pretty close to the ceiling. You can easily see this spinning spiral light fixture hanging on the blue pattern. Laid center in the wall between the 4 doors, there is a stained glass window featuring flowers. Around it are real flowers. Actually, despite being Peach's castle, there's a lot more flowers than peaches. Look, just because her name is Peach, it doesn't mean that everything needs to be peaches. There's a door with the words scratched off and a star doors that says Metal Mario. There's a camera above both the Metal Mario door and the scratch door. There's stairs downwards. Not to more note. Okay, so there's 2 doors around here. I'm assuming this is going to say these lead back downstairs. Okay, thank you, Captain. Something's here for sure, but what? I don't know. Actually, how can I... Ah, right there. You put the vanish cap, now you're see-through. Okay. Okay, so... okay, so if I want to like move now, I think it will work with the vanish cap. I don't know. Through the crack you can see something shiny spinning around in the center. So there's something in that door. I kind of wish I could tell there was cracking because I for my life I couldn't tell there was cracking in this wall. Thank God I looked at it. Now that you're invisible, you can go through the door. Oh, interesting. Can I not go through that door for some reason? Ah, because I had the vanish cap, now I can go over there. I think below is where the camera was, because I now have the vanishing cap, and I don't know anything about the other ones. Left gives me back, and then left gives me over there. Let's go left. Whoa, the strange question mark room. The music is really starting to kick in now. Yeah, I can hear it. The box defies gravity and stands in the air. Huh, nothing more of note. What do you mean nothing more of note? I am in heaven! Or hell, I don't know. The odd box is strange. Only makes you want to try using it on every random thing. What are you implying? Let me explore the other rarities first. Just because I feel like if I grab that, it's going to go nuts. Let's go down. Okay, so this is the main hall. I was wrong. Oh, and okay, I got it. So now I can use the vanish cap. And now I can go up. Oh god, that's a Metal Mario. Why are you smiling like this, brother? Creepy. Space! The music playing is space theme. The walls are painted with space. The only thing off... Oh, I'm sorry, I can't read. The only thing out of place here is my English and my eyes because I can't read. The only thing out of place that's been built in is the floor not being themed. Huh, a giant Metal Mario looms over you. Nothing more of note. Can I interact with the Mario? The towering giant with the endless lifeless smile. That's not Mario. You're Mario. Okay, so I am Mario. It's a me! Why is the background like a... It looks like an explosion. I feel like this picture could very much be a meme. Okay, that was a little bit unsettling. So, assuming now if I use the vanish cap... Okay, now I can go to the left. This is the upper staircase. It's very relaxing here. The calming blue bricks with the rose-tinted stained glass surrounding each side. It reminds you of home. The pillar spins in the center of the room. There are stairs downwards. Nothing more of note. Okay. Can I go down? I can go down. Oh, this is down area. Okay. Let me look over here. The glossy rock pillar spins around a bunch in the center of the tower. This must be a new, as you don't recognize it. What's a staircase rooms without upstairs? These leads down in a spiral. Thank you. Let's go down the pot spiral. Oh god, I hate this already. The lower staircase. The bright orange tile ceilings were held up by pillars. Said pillars having bluish stained glass at the base definitely reminds you this isn't your home. Yeah, I mean, this is Peach's castle. Roll credits. And a pattern on the floor with its moons and such. You just want to leave. Why am I even here? There's a star door with nothing on it. Nothing more of note. Okay. Can I interact with this? Good heavens, is the machine active again? I guess so. Oh, I can move on. So wait, if I go up? Okay. Got it. Alright, so I think I can just go left. Excuse me? A silver pipe sits off to the side. The plane waits in the center of the hangar. What am I looking at? Huh. Nothing more of note. No, we need to talk about this. Why am I seeing like this line over here? I forgot the name of it. God damn it. Why I'm looking at vertices and edges. But I do know this is really out of, you know, this looks out of place for me. It kind of looks incomplete. Hopefully that's the point. You can hear someone wahooing. that Luigi by any chance? Is Luigi in here? Guess we're safe. The machine seems to have been moved past this door. Marked HT62 on the tail. No matter what the plane does, it just sits there. Yeah, because I don't think it's supposed to move. I kind of want to go into deeper. I regret going deeper, bro. There's already the Zubat looking at me. You feel like you could find a mummy down here. Yeah. A mummy. Although you feel it's a little too lively for one of those to be here. Not impossible, though. What do you mean not impossible? What is Peach up to? The way you came is a rusty old pipe. Ahead is a thin skyway. Nothing more of note. Except for these eyes over here staring at me. Look. Maybe the skyway is stable this time. You don't want to fall down again. Use this pipe to get here from the hangar. So how come it sounds like the main hall? I don't know. Talk to the guy who made the map of this castle, not me. Oh god. I hope that's just bucket, brother. I mean, it could be blood, but probably just red paint. It looks like the princess was minting for something. There's rocks glowing green and a handful of bats. The site here looks well developed, but all of the equipment has been removed. Whatever she was looking for, she either gave up or found it. You can hear the screams from below. Ugh, nothing more of note except the bucket of bread, bro. I guess we're gonna ignore that. You hear yourself calling for hundreds of things at once, mostly for Luigi or Peach. Scary. Unfortunately not as scary as this bucket, so I guess the only thing we can go is go left. Oh no, I hate this already. It's such a simple art, but this feels weird. The cave shrine. The path ends at a little core spot, pretty much the size of a small bedroom. All the light seems to be aiming at the spot of the center. A little bared area with a small golden stand set there. There's a Goomba statue, a light circle above you. Huh. An oddly friendly robot Mario stares you down. Friendly Mario? Why do I have a friendly version of myself in here? The Robo Mario. Being silver tells you it's the MK2. Odd that he's not decommissioned by now. Is this like a Sonic reference with the Silver Sonic thing? That would be cool. He's been a good talking buddy, hasn't he? The Goomba, you mean? I don't know what that is. The light is coming from the constant sparks it's shooting, not a light bulb. Best to leave it there. Or best to leave it be. So that's okay, so those lights are just the robot Mario. Interesting. Whoa. I'm back here. I guess what the game wants me to pick now is the what was it? The music box over here? Oh no, the question mark block. We already went through everything, and I guess there's nothing much for us to do, so shit's gonna go downhill when we get this, well, isn't it? You grab the question mark block from the air and hold it. It's clearly supposed to be the standard thing, but it's not what you're used to. Well, I guess the game didn't have anything more to say, so... Odd box? You bonk the question mark block on it, but nothing happens. Or did it? Probably not. Okay. Let me actually go... Oh, maybe I can talk to Mario, or talk to Mario. Maybe I can use the question mark block with Mario. Because, like, this is one of the only rooms that had, like, something to note, I guess. Use the vanish odd block? Oh, there you go. You hear a small rumble from within the room. After looking around, you can't quite figure out what it was that made the noise. Oh, brother. Then Metal Mario loudly cranked its neck to face you. Mama! The two of you stare each other down until Metal Mario begins to try and get its foot off of the stance. Oh, whoa! I was not expecting this fourth wall, bro. Its legs rip off of this platform and stomps it towards you direction before using its sun speed to free the other leg. Now free, it walks close to you. Bro, get the fuck away from me. It kneels down while it's still towering above you. It removes its hat, squishes it down to your side, and sets it on the ground. As it stands back up, its head warps until it forms another hat on its head. It then resumes being a statue on a post, with the feet attaching themselves to their post. You hear a small rumble from within the room. Thanks, bro! I didn't need that! The metal cap. It covers the uses in the metal coat of armor. Look at that shine. I wish I could see, but there's nothing in there. Fucking creepy metal dick. You pick up the metal cap. It's oddly light for being something made of metal. But I bet it can break some stuff. Can I break him? Can I break this Metal Mario before it fucking kills me? It doesn't even flinch. Of course, he's made out of metal. What if I do it again? I just need to want to come back to life. Fair enough. I suppose thank you for scaring my life off. That was interesting. I mean, I shouldn't be all that mad. At least he gave me his hat. That way it goes... Okay, maybe if I go over here... I can break this door with the metal cap. That's what I need to do. So use... Oh, even with the enhanced strength, it doesn't look like you can do anything with that. Okay, so the first thing was the metal door. Okay, never mind. Game was just speedrunning for me. On the box. A voice from beyond the door goes, "Who's there?" Nobody? Maybe it's from that room that I need to go, but I just can't even go in there. So what else remains? Maybe the Robo Mario? Maybe I need to do the odd box on the Robo Mario. Maybe there's something in the dome that I can also do. Let's try odd box in the dome. It starts to ripple like water for a moment before becoming solid again. Bro, what is this box, bro? This feels like admin mode from Gmod. The pick shatters, dropping a coin to the side of it. Oh, I accidentally did something. A coin. All the things one can buy. You pick up the coin. If only. If only what? Am I gonna need this coin for something? Oh, I can grab this. The coin is not something I can use. It's not even something that appeared over here. What's the point of the coin bar if there's nothing for me to check it out? Okay, so let's just jump in on the cave shine, because that's the only thing I can think of, right? Use the metal box. Oh my god. I think I got an ending. You first make contact with Robo Mario. Robo Mario's form begins to malform and turns a dark red. As if like glue, you can't get your hands away. Everyone's flat surface on Robo Mario's body wrap into an arrow pointing shape. Each of their hundreds of arrows stabs themselves into your skin. You feel every single arrow start to swim inside you. Ugh. They let out into your bone and starts to pull towards every direction. You're being ripped apart from the inside. Your spine is starting to pop out of your stomach. Your elbow has been moved next to your thumb. Your skull has been removed from your jaw and neck. Simple flesh wounds, you know. I can live with that. Just give me a mushroom and I'll be fine. You become a gory pile of flesh, bones, and blood. Worst of all, you're not dead yet. Oh, I guess I accidentally skipped that. You're not him! Thank you for Barack Obama for the tile set. Barack Obama game as well as Reese Rivers from the fronts. Screenshots and icons from the original GameCube demo. Original art done by me, the Luigi kid, who not only made this challenge, but also fantastic content. And thank you for the player. And the game just closed itself. Alright, well, I guess I fucking died. So I guess I got one of the endings. I casually punch a robot. I don't know what else I was expecting. I didn't know there was like multiple endings to this. Kind of makes me happy because I kind of want to look more into this game. And then I can go up. Right here where Robot Mario is. And then I use the Oddbox. Then he casually stares at me like, oh, this is a Grand Chase player, and then just drops me the hat. It's kind of funny because now that I know how this game works, it's definitely a lot more easier to do this. Let's just look over here this time and not punch Robo Mario. Let's do Vanish Block instead. Now you're see-through. Okay, that didn't do nothing for me, so... Oh god, no, I didn't mean to punch him. I pressed the act button. Editor, please show everybody I clicked the act button. I did not click on the metal box. This game is lying to me. Metal Mario, use Oddbox. The Robo Mario stood at attention.
Greetings, Mario.
He seems friendly enough, though not fully engaged.
You seem like you desire freedom. I know how to grant that. However, my escape plan requires a certain metal.
Editor, I hope this becomes great in post-editing.
The metal on me isn't the proper kind.
The tone on Robo Metal was somewhat ear-grating, but it seems to be how he talks.
Bring me a coin, then I can get us out of here.
Time to find a coin then, but where? I know where! Use Metal Ball. Metal Ball. What am I talking at this point? I'm very concentrated, leave me alone. Can I just talk to you? No, I think I need to use the odd box again. Don't use the metal cap. I will literally be angry at you if you do that at like frame 1. Okay, odd box. The Robo Mario stood at attention.
Greetings, Mario. You have the coin.
You give Robo Mario the coin.
Thank you, Mario.
He cleared his throat.
Now then, that freedom I promise you.
Robo Mario grabs you by the arm and tosses you over the skyway. In mere seconds, you fall down what felt like 5 stories. Hey, so future foul here. I actually had to record this specific part of the ending because when I started to read from this point, the game just made out a loud noise, and it's not much of a problem to me, but I had to actually record this because OBS just layered the game audio into my microphone audio, and my voice just got drowned out by this insane loud noise. I could just leave it that in the video, but I just didn't want to make your guys' ears to just suffer. So here I am just re-recording this whole part for you just so you can read and follow up with what is being said. So but you don't die when you land. Instead, you are bombarded with screaming and shouting. The voices, the hundreds of them, they all sound like you. They are all crying foul play. They were all tricked before. They are all hurt. You're hurt. They're grabbing at you in the darkness, just trying to get to the top. You're starting to get buried. What little light you could see was getting drowned out by the bodies of Marios trying to get to the top. All those bodies crushing your chest and covering your face makes it impossible to breathe. But in spite of all the pain you endured and will continue to endure forever, you can't die. Give me the GBGBs. What ending did I got? I couldn't fucking tell. But it kind of makes me curious about the story. Like, what is happening in here? I think what I need to do, it's probably something related to this door right here. Because talking to Robo Mario just killed me regardless of what I did. And I couldn't even tell what ending did I got. If it was like a good ending, then fuck. I'm just gonna be rumbling here for a while. Maybe if I use like the metal cap on anything but Robo Mario, it will not like activate Robo Mario. Let's see. You bonk, but nothing happens. Okay, metal? Even in hand strength, it doesn't look like you can do anything with that. Okay, maybe odd box in this thing? Before you can even hit it, you hear a laugh coming from behind you. It sounds hungry. Get a load of this knuckle sandwich! As you line up for a punch, you feel a strong kick on the ankle from behind. You're not sure who or what. Who is behind me? Never mind, there's nobody behind me. Maybe it's just Robo Mario messing around with me. Use metal. It seems like you can do anything with that. Use metal? Use metal! I will find something to break here, buddy. Oh, there you go. Huzzah! With a split in two, you can get it. Get what? What can I get it? I hear that if you break it down small enough, it will go kaboom. I don't think you could pull it off with that bar, though. Wait, what did I just broke? Now that you busted loose, you can enter the area now. Oh! I mean, I don't know. A part of me kind of don't want to. Oh, God, what is that? Is that old Mario? Or is that a Mario just sitting in a chair? Oh wait, no, this is the theater room. That's right. A projector goes mad behind a window as it displays a film on the wall. Huh. A machine-made copy of yourself stands before you. Nothing more of note. What is this? I forgot that there was like a cinema theater. I even talk about this. Tonight's show seems to be you, Mario, looking at you jumping around, playing golf and being a hero. Like the hero I am. Machine-made Mario. It seems that Smithy's legacy lives on through the focus machines. The camera spins around like it has a mind on its own, causing the picture to jitter around with it. What if I just use the odd box on you? The machine-made Mario stops watching the film and looks at you. Who? What? What are you? He's very disoriented. Did you break into here? Did you even know I was here? It doesn't matter. Please, I can't leave here. You need to get out of here and bring help. This castle has been left for years, but someone's still running the place. I don't know who or what, but it's not good. I just know it. Get Luigi, get Peach. They might be able to... The machine-made Mario continued to talk, but its voice started to fade away a little bit before it developed a more metallic tone.
All hail Smitty, all hail Smitty.
He just keeps saying that for a bit before eventually stopping. He really did seem confused. Although he seems pretty certain before changing. You feel like maybe you should try to leave the castle again. Should I? I mean, we'll find out. Well, I mean, here I am. Wait, can I use the vanish cap? No, I can't. Metal box my way out of here. Nope. Well, I mean, do I have much of an option? Odd box. This is a spiny egg lock. You haven't locked it with the odd question mark block. Oh, I can go down? No! Not the void! The door inside stands before you. There's nothing beyond that. Nothing more of note. The void! Oh boy, shout out to the Grand Chase players for being possibly the only people who will laugh at this joke. So this is where I started. It doesn't matter how often you get out, you don't want to be here again. The door has a bunch of arrows. What is with the arrows though? Oh, I can't interact with these. Use Oddbox. Oh, there's an ending. As you exit, you think about what the machine-made Mario said. Perhaps he was crazy. But that doesn't matter. It didn't look like there was anyone who could help him in the castle. So even if he was insane, finding outside help would be the best thing for him. It's extremely dark out here though. But I'll manage. That's what Mario does. Mario thought it out to help others. I thought it out to help others. It's just what I do. So I think that could have been maybe a good ending. It sucks though, because I don't know. I wish I could know. I mean, one of the endings said like ending 5, but for the other endings, it's kind of hard to tell what's good or not. Well, I suppose the last thing I'll do here is break the cinnamon room with my metal cap and see what other stuff here we can do. What if I just break this thing? For whatever reason, the glass is too strong to punch, so you can't even reach the projector. Crazy. What if we do vanish cap and maybe go somewhere? Nope. Unbox on the camera. The glass stops you from reaching the projector, and the glass is too sturdy to break, even with Metal Mario. Okay, so I guess my only option is hit the Mario. So the Smithy gang has caused a lot of trouble in the past. Probably for the best. We get rid of all remains of them. With a mighty punch, you manage to knock the head off of the machine maid. As it has bounced to the ground away from its body, you feel that now you're strong enough to brave what's beyond this castle again. Best to head out now then. Can I not talk to you anymore? Oh, I can't talk to him anymore. Let's just see what happens if I use the odd box in here again. A job well done. You've destroyed the remains of a horrid group. Oh! So me actually going in there, killing the robot and leaving was an ending. Now the pain and suffering can end. But you're not done. There's more injustice out there in the world. Injustice mentioned? And you're Mario. Mario the hero. The one and only. It's me. The hero who removes injustices. So come on. Come on, Mario. Face the void. I think you're supposed to say, come on, Mario, not one Mario. We have work to do. Okay, so I read what it said. That said, a job well done, which I think it's just basically like repeating what the first message is. That's definitely like a bug, I feel like. And the game just closed again. Okay, I have a new idea. What if I just go in here, grab that over here, grab the odd box. So what if I just go over here and use the odd box? You need to get out. This place is fancy and all, but you need to get home. That's just what you do. That said, right now, we're in the void. Not the void! There is nothing except for the Devourer. Okay, so that was just it. I just die in the void. Just like in the hit game Grand Chase Classic. Okay, so on that note, I think I'll just leave the video here. I did play a little bit on my own, but other than a few endings that we already got, like, there wasn't really much here that I got that was, like, different. It was essentially the same thing. Overall, I really did enjoy playing this game. The story really was the one thing that really got to me, because I was really engaged to see what was happening and what was going to happen with things, but I feel like the story kind of ended a little bit with more questions than answers. Like, the whole Mario situation, right? Like what happened before we started playing the game, because the game has this sort of like a past problem with him being like, oh, you don't want to go back here, you don't want to leave a third time, do you? Like there's definitely a mystery in here, but I don't feel like it's like explains any questions. And also I suppose the map was something I didn't really enjoy at first. This arrows over here kind of feels a little out of place, specifically how this arrow right here goes above the border. Maybe if those arrows were like over here instead, it would have been much better. And as well as allowing me to press the arrow keys. And there is some like interface bugs right there, as you saw with me and the metal cap, which game told me I was pressing it, but I was not pressing at all. And that one was honestly a little bit annoying. Like it did have my frustrations. I would say I really did enjoy the art style. It was pretty nice. If anything, like if I can just say, this game isn't like that scary for a horror game as I thought it was. It doesn't really go for the usual jump scary-ish sort of horror. It does have like the ambience and atmosphere sort of approach, which I also vibe with that. But even then, like, and even if I had like these moments where I was scared, it wasn't like all the time scared, right? I feel like the game is a little bit slow on that like scare measure. But granted, even if the game was like not that scary to me, that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy the game for what it was. It was definitely something. It wasn't that bad. It was not what I was expecting, but I didn't left disappointed. What a weird way to put it. So on that note, I think I'll leave the video here. Like I mentioned before, if you enjoyed this video and like to see more horror games in the future, whether it's just more EXE games or something more horrific than this, you're more than welcome to leave a like, comment, subscribe, because I don't do this stuff on a weekly basis. I do something else called Grand Chase, which is a psychological horror in itself. And if you also like to check the game, you're also more than welcome to check in the description. I'll make sure to leave a download to the game there. And yeah, on that note, I think I'll leave the video here. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a good day today. Stay awesome, stay safe, and remember to avoid robot Marios. They're evil and they want to kill you, even if they are the friendliest thing in the world. Never trust robots, actually, except for Mega Man. They're chill. And see each other next time. Peace.